Kim Kardashian's residence following her divorce from Kanye West. Home is where love resides and memories are created. Kim Kardashian's home is definitely a place filled with love and memories. Now that she's broken up with Kanye, would she try to subtly discard any traces of Kanye from her house design? We all knew that before Kim could do anything, it must have a Kanye-approved seal first. We all knew how much Kanye influenced Kim's sense of fashion and design choices. Throughout their relationship, Kim only wore clothes that were carefully and personally chosen by Kanye. Now that her former husband is out of her life, she has made changes in her life, starting with her house. She's updated her multi-million-dollar house in California. Obviously, she was not trying to eliminate Kanye's one-of-a-kind designs from the house, but she's making it cozier and adding her own personal touches. Kanye and Kim's luxurious mansion was designed in a minimalist style. Kanye described it as a futuristic Belgian monastery. Their house was not your typical home, and it spoke so much about the couple's taste and style. It was a perfect blend of each of their personalities. Many fans found it bland and boring, but that was what they were aiming for. The house cost $50 million, but now its price has gone up to $60 million due to the renovations done. Kim admitted that she fell in love with the house the second she saw it in 2013. However, Kanye did not feel the same. He was not as excited and thrilled as Kim was. Perhaps this was the reason Kim kept the house after the divorce, and it was absolutely fine with Kanye. We passed by this incredibly extravagant house while strolling through the neighborhood. I've just had North and we were doing a lot of walking so I could work off some of the baby fat. I didn't really know Kanye's style at that point, but I thought the house was perfection. Kanye was less enthusiastic. He said it's workable. What has Kim changed in the house now that she and Kanye have split up? Is it more colorful and has more furniture? Not a lot of people like the way their house was designed. Even Northwest, Kim's first child with Kanye, called their house ugly whenever they were in disagreement. The first room that stood out was Kim's sitting room in her bedroom. It was still in neutral colors, but it was more welcoming. The space now has new couches that create a more comfortable and intimate atmosphere. The room is also filled with various treasures from her childhood and for her children. Kim's sitting room contained what she referred to as epic baby books on the center table. These books were each made for one of Kardashian West's children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. They were a more sophisticated scrapbook full of pictures, letters, and notes from the day her children were born. The books included hospital information, baby shower memories, sonograms, and photos of her children with people who visited them when they were young. Kim enjoyed staying in her sitting room to relax and writing letters to her children. Kim told Vogue why she did this. She said, "Anyone who knows me knows that I love to scrapbook so that my kids can have the most amazing memories. I really wanted to archive these memories. It's really, really cute. Then I write these long letters. I write a letter to each one of my kids on their birthday. It'll just be so fun when they're older." Kim's sitting room also had a trunk that was specially made for her by her mother. As it turned out, each of Kim's siblings also had their own trunk documenting their childhoods. The trunk was filled with birthday cards, souvenirs, and letters from friends and family members. She also showed a knitted bunny pillow that her mom made and a Minnie Mouse dress. It was a treasure trove that Kim has kept all these years. Kim was never shy to show her sentimental side, and her baby books and treasure chest are definitely a great idea for all the mothers out there. Since her separation from Kanye, Kim has also made changes in her children's bedrooms. All their bedrooms were designed specifically for them to match their own personalities and styles. Kim wanted their bedrooms to speak about them and their interests. One is pink, one is purple, one is blue, one is dinosaurs. Each kid can have their full style and taste in their bedroom and have so much fun. North's pink bedroom had a vanity table with toys and treats. She gave a house tour once and had the audience peek into her room and the rest of the house without Kim knowing. It appeared that North was having fun in her house now. Kim also decorated some spaces in her house with North's artwork. She displayed North's drawing of a wolf pup and their bearded dragon. She had always been so proud of North's amazing talent. She's a really, really good artist, and she loves to paint. I love seeing the personality and the moods and everything that she goes through and is feeling. It's really been an amazing hobby of hers. One painting of North's that captured everyone's attention was her painting of a mountain scene with a river. People were speechless and would not believe that Kim's daughter painted that. Fans were calling out Kim for trying so hard to convince everyone that North did the painting. But Kim quickly responded to the criticism on Instagram, writing, "Don't play with me when it comes to my children. My daughter and her best friend have been taking serious oil painting classes where their talents and creativity are being encouraged and nurtured. North worked incredibly hard on her painting, which took several weeks to complete. As a proud mom, I wanted to share her work with everyone. I'm seeing op-ed pieces in the media and social media from grown adults breaking down whether or not my child actually painted this. How dare you see children doing awesome things and then try to accuse them of not being awesome? Please stop embarrassing yourselves with negativity and allow every child to be great. Northwest painted that, period. Kim's statement were backed by an art teacher who said that there was no doubt that a young child could do a beautiful painting like that. Many may not believe it, but if North was taking art classes, it was not impossible for her to paint that. Fans were always stunned by how gorgeous and unique Kim's grand piano was. It was a real beauty, and you couldn't find it anywhere else. The piano room first made an appearance when Kanye decorated the whole room with floating flowers and feathers for Kim's birthday. Now, the piano room has a couch and coffee table. It seemed like this room became a favorite among her kids because Kim hired a professional pianist to play Christmas music to wake the children all through the days of December. Kim's color palette in her home was neutral, beige, gray, and white. She preferred these colors more because she wanted a full calming effect. Kim told Architectural Digest,
"Our lives are so hectic and so crazy, and there's always so much going on that I love to come home to full simplicity and just like lay in bed and just shit. Like, it's so calming to..."
Even though Kim and Kanye had broken up, she still maintained her house with the same neutral color schemes. And new sofas and coffee tables all had the same color scheme. On top of all these, Kim also made sure that her backyard and lawn would still be decorated in gray, including her cars. Cars had always loved cars, and she chose her top 3 most loved gray cars to be displayed outside. Her Lamborghini Urus, Rolls-Royces, and Maybach sedan. Her basketball court and full-service gym were also gray and black. One of the most impressive things in Kim's house was her big garden. The family grew their own organic fruits and vegetables. The Kardashian-Jenner kids usually went farming and picked their own produce to eat. Her breakfast nook overlooked her peaceful garden. Fans were excited to see that Kim finally used her pool. When she and Kanye bought the house, there were 2 pools, which they made into one. Kim admitted to Kanye once that she had not used her pool. Now that Kanye was not in the house, Kim found the time to enjoy her luxurious pool. She posted pictures of her in the pool on Instagram, and fans were happy for her. However, many fans were baffled by one room in Kim's home. It was Isabel Rower's sculpture room. To describe it simply, it was a white box room with a gargantuan creature-like soft sculpture done by Isabel Rower. Kim posted a picture of her, Kanye, and their children posing with the sculpture. Nobody really understood the art, but fans only knew that it must have cost a fortune. Kim's closet was another to-die-for room in her house. It was nothing like your typical closet, with shelf after shelf. Hers was more like a high-end boutique store with simple floating shelves and wall-mounted hanging rods. Her closet was designed by Landvin's Albert Elbas. Kim's house update would not be complete without her famously unique bathroom sink. When Kim gave a house tour in 2019, many fans noticed that her sink had no basin or anything. It appeared to be a flat-topped sink, but the top was actually slightly sloped with a slit for the water to drain. This was designed by Kanye in collaboration with Axel Vervoet and Claudio Silvestrin. Kim explained this ingenious feature on her Instagram to address the confusion about her sink. Kim never failed to amaze all her fans with her designs and styles. Kanye might have influenced her choices, but she was never afraid to showcase the things she loved in her home. So what do you think of Kim's house? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned for more videos. Are you not entertained? If you are, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.